Hey guys, it's me, Johnny Crims 2000 here, back for my story mode playthrough of Project Justice. So now we're going on to the secret team of the Darkside Student Congress, who's been our villain so far, and we have some new dialogue, so here we go. Down with the Imawano family. As a punishment for putting the Darkside Society organization at risk of exposure to the public, the DSO ordered the immediate punishment of Raizo Imawano, Hio Imawano, Batsu Ichimonji, and Kyosuke Kagami. However, the DSO's assassin, Kuro Kirishima, had his own agenda. Kuro wants to rule Japan. In order to do this, he realized that he must destroy both the Imawano family and the Darkside Society organization. Several months have passed since he first began his mission, and now all of his evil plans are about to unfold. Alright, so now we got some backstory. We actually realize what the heck's going on in the background of this story, I guess, these plans of Kuro. Who is it? Hehehe, you've grown old, President Imawano. God, that was horrible. This is disgraceful. And that's Raizo, guys, if you didn't know. He fainted. It would be so easy to finish him now, but he could be useful in the future. Do you honestly believe that things will progress as you have planned? You're Hio Imawano. What exactly is your question supposed to mean? If you think your ambition is strong enough, then just go for it, but don't underestimate the power of your friendship. Hehehe, I never expected advice from an inferior being such as you. You need to worry about yourself, not me. Alright, so now we're finally getting to play as Kuro, the same guy who we've been facing. We've pretty much faced every episode. And of course this is another solo encounter. Like I said before, I really don't know what differentiates these kinds of solo encounters as opposed to other ones, because we have had one-on-one matches, but they didn't consider it solo encounter, so I don't know. Crazy Capcom is crazy? I don't know. So anyway, a couple notes about Kuro Kirishima here. On a personal note, he's really fun to play. He's very fast. I think in my experience with him, he combos very easily, so he's a lot of fun to play. He's fast. His moves have a lot of priority. He has this counter move that if you stand, if you perform it, he'll like that move right there. You see that? He'll like absorb, I guess, the opponent's hit, and he'll teleport somewhere else. It's similar to oh God, I forgot her name. Wait a minute. The nurse. What's her name? How do I forget her name? She's so hot. Kyoko. You didn't hear that. Yeah, Kyoko also has a counter move that she can pull off. The only difference with hers and Kuro's is that Kuro's kind of just teleports out, or at least in my experience of the move. And he does have like this M. Bison type slide kick if you've seen me performing it. I don't know what it is. A lot of end boss seems to have this. In my experiences with playing all these different fighting games, I find that the bosses, that move right there that he just performed, a lot of boss characters in fighting games tend to have some type of slide kick such as that, where they just slide. Kuro has it, and Bison has it. I'm trying to think of other people, but yeah, it's a cool little move, I think. Maybe it's a nod to M. Bison, I'm not sure. Hio seems to look like M. Bison. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Anyway, we beat Hio. He's no match for us. And look at my claws, so polygon looking. Hehehe, weakling. Is this really Hio Imawano, the strongest member of the Imawano family? You disappoint me. But what was that ominous energy I could sometimes feel from him? It seemed... What's this? What is this strange force? It can't be coming from Hio, can it? Hehehe, I see. There's some evil energy hidden within Hio Imawano. Okay then, I'll take control of you before you can start wielding that evil power. Flute! Hio Imawano, you are going to be reborn as my loyal soldier. Alright, so at least now we know the first victim of that flute. Episode 2. The Thai Pacific Athletic Competition, an event planned to enhance friendship between Japan and the US. Hehehe, what if that friendship gets shattered by their own students? Go, my loyal soldiers of Pacific High, go and destroy Taio High. Kuro, I found a couple of excellent candidates. Come over here. Hi, Batsu. Believe me, I have no idea why this scuffle happened. What? Oof! Gut check. Batsu, what do you think you're doing? Ah! Pow! Hehehe, I guess my disguise was... disguise could... What? Disguise? Who on earth are you then? You guys saw that, right? That makes sense. Anyway, hee, if you want to know, I'll tell you. Remember this well. Wonder if he always has those claws. My name is Kuro Kirishima. You're going to help me to take over the world. Out of nowhere. Alright, so now we have gathered some soldiers, I guess, in the form of Momo and Eureka. Of course, if you've been following my playthroughs all the way from the beginning, you'll know that Eureka is actually Kurow's sister, but the other characters don't know that yet, although why, I don't know. They have the same last name, and their hair looks very similar. Plus, they have the same looking eyes, if you haven't noticed. And Momo, of course, we've seen her before. She has helped Kuro all along. She's pretty much separated, I guess, the Gorin High team when she was helping, or she wasn't helping. She was kind of manipulating Shoma, as we remember. And so now we're fighting against the Pacific High team. And at this time, this is the event that they were talking about. The same event that they've mentioned all the time in all the intro stories and stuff like that. The Taiyo Pacific Athletic Competition. So now we're playing during that competition, and we see why the scuffle happens. Kuro, Momo, and Eureka kind of, instigated all this stuff in order for Kuro to get control of of all the students and stuff like that. So yeah. On a side note, guys, I do want to apologize. I think I've been having trouble with my mic. So you may be hearing like this little buzzing sound. That's just something that happens with my mic, I think, which is funny because I'm recording on my desktop, and it only started doing when I started going on my desktop. I previously used my laptop in order to record my voiceover for the commentary for these videos, and I didn't have that problem, so I don't know what the deal is with this. But maybe in the future I can take the time to invest in a better mic, because it sucks. I don't want you guys to hear some crappy commentary with some low budget microphone. Anyway, there's a fight going on in the background. Again, this is Momo. I haven't really used her in a while. I don't think, when was the last time we used her? I think since Gorin High, I think. But anyway, Momo's back. She's the same as she was before. She's a tennis player. She's fast. She throws tennis balls, I guess. And this is the party up technique. They just have the big wheel thing, which I was kind of disappointing at. I was kind of hoping that they would have some cool evil person, team up attack. And that shot was pretty cool. I threw a tennis ball at her, and Ran was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna jump over that. And I was like, nope. I gotcha. It's over. Now we'll go back to our headquarters and do some work. The next step in my plan is almost complete. We will create 3 excellent soldiers. Don't you agree, Eureka? Yeah, I guess so. Poor Eureka. What's your problem, Eureka? Aren't you happy? By the way, Kuro, where are we going next? Eureka, make contact with Kyoko Minazuki. We use her as bait. I'll leave the details up to you. Now go, and remember, do not fail me. Kuro. Poor Eureka. I just want to give her a hug. Anyway, on to episode 3. And there's Kyoko. Sorry, I forgot your name. There, I've taken care of your wounds. Try to be more careful next time, okay? What's your name again? Eureka. Eureka Kirishima. Kirishima? I've heard that name before. Ugh! Gut check time. You. I want you to stop snooping around. I want you to stop now. Don't be so ridiculous. What are you up to? Hehehe, nothing. Oh, did I tell you I invited Kyoko Minazuki to our place? What? Kyoko? Why did you do that? I think you know why. If you care about her, then I suggest you let me defeat you. Oh, great. Now we're facing freaking Hideo and Hayato again. Have I mentioned how much I hate Hideo? If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my Seijun High playthrough of this, and you'll know why I hate Hideo. Oh god, I hate him. So anyway, now we're playing as Vatsu. That's Batsu with a V, not a B. And Vatsu, as I mentioned before, is basically just Kuro disguised as Vatsu. Basically what that means is that it's kind of like this weird combination between Batsu and Kuro, So he has Batsu's like look, but he also has some of Batsu's regular moves combined with Kurow's regular moves. So it's a nice little combination, I guess. You know, it's really not that big of a difference, really, between the two characters. He plays more of, like, Batsu, if anything. And God, I hate Hideo. He's just beating me up right now. But you know what? You know what? I'm gonna come back. I am gonna come back. I am not gonna let him beat me again. Fireball to the face. Let me grab you. Taken down to the ground. Oh no. Blocked it, mother. And another fireball to the face. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh no, he's in the sky. Blocked it. And another fireball to the grill. KO. What's up, Hideo? What's up? You want some? Come get some. Sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, Batsu really isn't that different from Batsu, the regular Batsu. Really, this character is just just a storyline character. I can see why they have him, but gameplay-wise, he's not that different. He's not, I'm not that excited to pick Batsu, rather. He's really just another form of Batsu. Anyway, here we are playing as Momo again against Hayato, and he's whooping me up pretty well. I guess I shouldn't take Hayato lightly, but when you have Hideo on your freaking team, it's kind of hard to kind of focus on anybody else but Hideo. And there's really not that much to say, guys. I mean, the main focus of this really is is the storyline. We already played as Momo, so there's I've already said all the things that I can say about her. We already played as Eureka at the Seijun playthrough. So really, the only thing left is to talk about the story. So in the story, right now is kind of like, basically with the Darkside Student Congress, it's kind of like a mixture of all the stories combined. So you'll take bits and pieces of all the stories that have gone on, that you've played through, really, and it combines into one super story, if that makes sense. So, we met Hio. That was probably the only original thing about this playthrough so far. We met the Pacific High students, so we now know why they were, there was a big scuffle between that team, or that school rather, and Taiyo Pacific High. And now we're facing off against Justice High, the teachers of Justice High, which we've already really done. Kyoko gets captured, and we already saw that during the Justice High playthrough, the Justice High story mode. This is a repeating trend, I guess. And you guys will see that later on as we progress through this story mode. So anyway, we beat Hayato. We got our revenge for him whooping up on us, and while Daigo is having a good old time back there, he's raving hard, I guess. Kirishima, why did you... You don't need to know that. All you should care about is making sure... sorry. Don't worry, Hideo. I'll let you work for me together with Kyoko Minazuki. The one time that I want text to go by slowly. Now Justice High has been taken over by the Darkside Student Congress. Kuro, I need to talk with you. Now we're going on to episode 4. At the Seijun Girls High School Garden. Why did you bring me here? Did you find another excellent soldier? Eureka, is that the mastermind behind all of this? You're brave to step into our school. Now, release Daigo. I see. Eureka, it seems you have betrayed me. Kuro, I can't let you go on like this. I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. Are you sure you're capable? You just follow others blindly, like sheep. But perhaps if you try with all your might, then maybe you'll be able to defeat me. Alright guys, well that's it for part 1 of the Darkside Student Congress. We'll find out how this playthrough goes in the next part. Part 2. I'll see you then.